Hey friends, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about depth intel threading as well as depth of threading. So it's worth noting that with different tap handles, you're going to have the threading start at certain places, and then with other ones, and also depending upon the tap handle and the actual thread adapter that they're using, is going to also stop at a certain point. So I'm going to use two examples here. So here we've got a Budweiser tap handle, so right there. And you'll notice that when you're looking at it, that thread adapter starts pretty much immediately. So right here, I actually have a threaded rod with a nut on it. So this is just kind of used as an example. So you'll notice that if I'm threading that in, you'll notice that that grip kind of starts immediately. And if I was going to kind of put that up, then you'll notice it kind of goes right up to the top. We could back this out a little bit, and you'll notice that the amount that you actually have to have it in is super, super minimal. So that means that you have that threading starting pretty much immediately. Whereas on the other hand, you'll notice that with this Starbucks tap handle, so this is a Starbucks coffee cold brew tap handle, and you'll notice with the adapter here, you'll notice that you actually have a little bit of a gap before you get to the part that actually has the threading. So if I was going to take the same amount of depth as I had as the Budweiser, so this one I was getting bite immediately, so that you're not going to get anything until you get a bit of extra depth there. So I'm going to back this out a little bit, and I'm going to go in until I actually start to get a little bit of grip. So right there is when I start to get a little bit of grip. You'll notice that it's pretty easy to get out of that. So that means that's the amount of depth that you need to have with any adapter or any item that you're using before this is actually going to be threading on. So in a lot of cases, it will be enough room, but it's worth noting that depending upon the tap handle, you may need to have an adapter that has a certain amount of depth before you can actually use that adapter with the tap handle. And then likewise, there's some tap handles that have a very minimal amount that you can go in with that threading. Of course, that's a little bit easier to address. So if you have a case like that, you can obviously add an extra nut or something like that to kind of get it flushed up. All right, hope this was helpful to you guys. Have a good one.